just can't make this shit up. So I just called a stray from a chick that I ain't talked to in over 2 months. Still following me, still liking my posts, but we linked and we have had off and on for a while, but we ain't talking almost 2 months, and now she out of the blue commenting on one of the trolling posts I posted with Cardi B and fucking Megan Thee Stallion. So now it's woe is women. I don't understand why y'all happy a woman got cheated on. Megan Thee Stallion has cheated on her boyfriends in the past. Cardi B left a known serial cheater, got pregnant while she was pregnant, and was sleeping with another known serial cheater that's also bisexual, by the way, letting him bust all up in them sugar walls, knowing he like boy butt too, allegedly. And I'm supposed to feel some type of sympathy for him. Not to mention that Cardi B did some shit, which this chick knows, that put a lot of law enforcement in my city, in my state rather, in danger because she lied. But my disdain for her goes beyond that. I don't think Megan or Cardi are victims. They are ratchet, ghetto trash chicks, and that's the company they keep. Meg tried to go off a little bit somewhere, different situation. It didn't work out. But where do you think she's gonna go next? She's gonna go right back to the streets from where she came from. Cardi's in the same situation. Was with a dude who was a known serial cheater in a rock star band, allegedly rappers, whatever, the Migos. You thought he was gonna be faithful to you? You did not think that. I didn't think that. No one thinks that. And Clay, an NBA player who is definitely top all 75, who probably has a girlfriend in every city, as we know that most of the popular ones who are single do, even the ones who are married. Why did you think he was gonna be faithful to her? Like, come on. And then it got tied into the whole Justin Fairbanks situation. Her saying, "Well, I don't see you posting comments about that." Like, first of all, I've done YouTube videos about that situation, and it's definitely not going to be in the way you want it to go, anyways. Also, what's the point of me saying about the dude deleted himself and his wife? The African dude deleted himself and tried to delete the wife, but he didn't get it, and the kids. No, I think the police got him. He deleted the kids. What is there to say? Don't kill your family. These people have mental health issues. These people need therapy and a whole bunch of other stuff. Minimizing it to he killed his wife because she wanted to leave. We don't know any of that information. They were separated for over a year, but living in the same home. I don't know why he tried to take his wife's life, and I'm not gonna act like I did. But women tend to play the victim and act like you know the scenario. Y'all automatically assume that Clay did cheat. How do you know that? This is a woman, Megan Thee Stallion, has clearly lied to the police. And then even in her lying for the police, we as black people found a way. Jamila Lemieux in her last video on Van Lathan, Balls Haven't Dropped show. Oh, well, she didn't do that because she thought that the cops was going to shoot her. Like, some niggas just don't like police, and they don't like them in their business. And she probably from that environment. But her lying to the police is what got a lot of people not believing her story, period. Isn't that technically called perjuring yourself? Not only did she lie to the police, she also lied to the reporter about her relationships with Tory Lanez. And then try to minimize it, saying, well, that wasn't her business, I shouldn't have told her that. But then you minimize it, but the reason why you and your best friend don't talk no more is because you're 1 or 2 times sleeping with Tory Lanez. Didn't matter, it was insignificant, but it's the reason why you and your best friend don't talk no more, because she was talking to him at the time. And y'all had in the y'all girl code that y'all don't sleep with dudes behind each other's backs with the same dude. I'll say all I just say is Megan and Cardi are not victims. They're not some women, woe is me. And y'all, the fact that so many grown ass women are looking at them and putting them in that boat and trying to ignore all the drama that come with them and all the ratchetness that come with them both, I just can't understand it. The fact that y'all live vicariously through trash, like ain't no dudes living through Future or Clay Thompson, even Clay, or any of these ratchet ass dudes, and saying and trying to correlate their lives to them or defending them. We admit that those dudes are garbage and trash, and order seeks at its own level. Y'all with people here I probably belong with. It is what it is. But I just can't believe I called her straight. I ain't talked to this chick in 2 months, and she feels the need to come out of the woodworks to. Again, she been following me still. I'm not even friends with her on Facebook, but she saw the stats somehow. She's following me on Instagram, but I'm not friends with her on Facebook. She still followed my stat and responded to my comment, responded to my post. Haven't talked in almost 2 months, but this is what brought her out the woodworks to talk. All the stuff we need to be talking about. This is what brought her out to talk to me and chastise me about, and tie it into this women victim female shit where you can't even talk to women about stuff because it's like they weaponize their past traumas, they weaponize their past victim stuff that happened to them, and you can't even have a conversation with them. Half the men that are talking about the Justin Fairbanks situation, whatever, they're doing it in a way, y'all new weird leftist language, they're centering the men. Well, if a dude is really that hostile and that crazy and willing to take out himself and his whole family, or just him and his wife, they should be centered, don't you think, with some mental health shit? As much as I don't like Roland Martin, him trying to show pictures and trying to uplift the guy, that was stupid and wrong. But if it was just focused on the mental health aspect, or how do you get these dudes help, or how do you encourage these men to, get the resources that they need so they ain't gotta do this. Again, Roland's a boule bird. His Justin Fairbanks was one too. But what's the point of having the boule if when you get caught in some sexual allegation situations and you lose your ability to ever run in politics again, if they can't hire you, they can't give you a job? What's that? I thought the whole point of being in one of those clubs is mainly employment and opportunities. But apparently that's not a thing. But yeah, this could have been a separate video probably. I don't know if I'm attached to the first video or just separated, but I just caught a whole stray. And she knows I troll and I'm trolling. I don't care about Megan or Cardi. I'm trolling the fact that grown ass women on Beyonce's internet are really in their feelings over this situation. They really break it down. They're really attacking this man based off her words. A woman who's already lied several times publicly. She lied to the cops. She lied to Gayle King. And y'all just taking her word that he cheated. And even if he came out and said he didn't, it's no way he could even vindicate himself. Now, yes, other men trolling and happy for her demise and saying he's shouting him out for cheating on her. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's not what I wrote in my comments. I'm just trolling. Cardi and Meg, are 0-2 with the athletes. And they need to go back to the rappers and the R&B singers that they've been with.